Alright guys, it's your boy Dammit Clem with a super crazy impromptu chapter review. Like, I didn't even think it was coming out because the chapter was so late, but I'm actually past my break, so I need to just jump right into it. This chapter was epic for a few different reasons. First reason it was epic was because, you know, I want to approach this in order. So chapter starts off with us first seeing Caesar Clown getting ready to escape, and he's very close, but Sparrow comes up, puts up the candy wall. The Germa break up the candy wall with something called Black Bug, what's interesting about that is I think it's a play on the Germa in two different ways. A, they have the exoskeleton. Insects usually have an exoskeleton, or at least the stronger ones like ants and some beetles do. And then it referring to black being that the Germa are different colors of the rainbow, and when you put all the colors of the rainbow together, you get black. So there's that. So Caesar and Capone continue to make their escape. Then Dufeld is actually seen trying to get the Tomate Baco box. However, Stussy, the Queen of the Pleasure Kingdom, or whatever her title is, actually she catches him, shoots him, and then turns out she's a member of CP0 and she plans on turning it over to the government. However, our dude, big news, Morgans, stumbles on the scene, and, you know, well, actually, he gets discovered. He doesn't even stumble. Literally, she detects him hiding behind a wall, probably with observation hockey, and, you know, basically says, the story you're going to tell is not going to be the story of what just happened here. That's for damn sure. He goes, well, okay, well, if you're going to make me just tell a random story, you know, that benefits you, the least you can do is let me see what's inside the box. So they take a look inside the box, or it looks like they're about to take a look inside the box, and things change drastically. So then, back inside of the Whole Cake Plateau, Big Mom is on a freaking rampage. She starts calling Luffy out. She, you know, didn't you say you were going to beat me up on Fishman Island? Didn't you tell me I wasn't the one who's going to win? Like, what the hell are you doing? And that's it. Luffy snaps. He goes gear forth. He just wants to have one punch, one clash with Big Mom. And that clash was freaking epic. It actually played a little bit into a theory. Hopefully I'll get a chance to do the video. I work 2 jobs, so I'm very busy. But to me, this gave me a little bit of information of how Big Mom can possibly be defeated. Because if you notice, I don't think we've ever seen Big Mom get directly hit by anything. You know, and I think at this point, the basis of it is that if she gets emotional enough, everything comes down and she's vulnerable. Very, very vulnerable. And I think that's going to be very important for us. But, next thing we have to keep in mind is, so they have this clash, and it seems like that clash took all of Luffy's energy out of his body, because we next see him being dragged away by Sanji. But Big Mom puts it in overdrive, and it looks like she's about to get her hands on Luffy and gang until Judge shows up and sacrifices himself. He takes one hit from Big Mom and then is engulfed in thunder. And it looks like he just disappears. And everybody else, the other members of Germa, they're ready to go back. They're ready to kind of try to make a move and do something to help Judge, even though it doesn't appear like there's even someone left to help. But Niji, none of that. He's going straight forward. He's got his eyes on the prize. He's completely emotionless. And Oda's been very inconsistent with the whole no emotions versus emotions thing, but I think we're finally starting to see that the Germas do have emotions. It's just very diluted, or maybe regressed. Like, they have emotions, but they've been dormant for some time, whereas Niji seems to be the quote-unquote perfect child, no emotions whatsoever. So he goes and manages to protect Caesar and Capone from Katakuri, because Katakuri was cutting them off from escaping. So now it looks like they're about to get out with the bulk of the different Straw Hats and Fire Tank Alliance. Looks like they're about to escape. But finally, everyone else seems to be getting captured. The Big Mom pirates finally have a whole hand on pretty much the entire gang. In fact, I think once the chapter ends, because I'm doing this off of one read, so I apologize if I get this particular part incorrect, but I believe everyone ends up getting captured. Big Mom basically says, okay, let the execution begin. The time is now. And then Stussy and Big News Morgans open up the box and causes a massive explosion. And that's the end of the chapter. My theory is that building is about to collapse and everyone is going to fall. And, you know, there were some interesting things said in this chapter. Another thing that I found interesting was particularly about Big Mom when she said, like, what she said something to the effect of, what makes you guys think you have a chance at taking down that thing? So I think, to an extent, Big Mom may not be that strong in comparison to Kaido, but that's just speculation on my part based off of what she said. But I got to get back to work. I'm actually a little bit past my break time, but hopefully you guys are all going to get a chance to read the chapter now that it's actually out. We're not used to waiting this long, so this is definitely a shocker to me. My friend basically saw me pop out of my seat and scream like a madman when the chapter came out. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. Comment, rate, subscribe. Let me know if you guys have any theories. Let me know what you guys think about the potential of Big Mom's emotions being the key to her getting, you know, possibly dethroned or making her vulnerable. But that's going to be it for me, guys. Later.